The trumpet. Hello, welcome, all candid and humble, sinners seeking good, and the ones who have been visiting my testing content series channel beta test thing. Welcome. And so I'm going to talk here a little bit, and then I'm going to go take a little tour. I've been a little busy since yesterday's, and I am going to pick up the pace a little bit because, why? Because it's about 4:15 right now. It's not, you can find this song, I'm Losing My Hair, that I wrote on this channel. It's one of the earlier videos. It's not losing a girl that's got me down. It's not losing a job or a place in this town. It's what's missing on top that's got me covering up. And with my hair all day I mess around. I'm losing my hair, it's falling everywhere, on my pillow, down the drain, into the clothes I wear. I'm losing my hair, I find it everywhere. People on the street make sure they stop and stare. I could swear that I'm losing my hair. That's all. My heart guitar. So, there we have it. So, today's subject. I'm going to do a little bit more teaching, but still no. But when I start doing teaching and have a theme, it's going to go right there. So, it's the phrase, official story regurgitator. So the phrase conspiracy theorist has been demonized, but conspiracy theory just means it's a theory, and you're wondering if there's more than one person plotting to do something bad. So every time something bad happens, it's either one person or it's a conspiracy. But then that's been twisted like so much of the language. So this is the other side, is people who just accept the official story, and they're official story regurgitators, or you can just call them regurgitators. So that's the subject, the focus for today. What did I say? Focus? What? I can't remember. But anyway, I'm now going to take you. Here we go. There's what was it? There's me and my lovely wife from way back when. I was pretty happy then. All right, so here, ingredients. And it might be hard because I wrote it in pencil. But ingredients, and my arm's going to get tired. George is amazing that he can do this. Ingredients for the channel and the series. So established in 1958, that's me. I'm fulfilling 1997 when I was going to do a web blog, but the people didn't understand what I was talking about. Then it's dedicated to Task Force and AS. I'm protecting his identity, but he's a 20-year-old friend of my kids who overdosed last November 2017. And that's how I found George in Task Force in last February. I learned from George and Fisked. And now for something completely different. So these are the potential ingredients. I moved my arm down. iFlap is the CPU, Information Literacy Action Processor, is a CPU for everything. It goes through that funnel, that filter, the subjects, and then God is the bottom line. Isho, what sound did Mary make when she called Jesus to dinner? Isho, Isho, Isho. What came out of her mouth? Her Isho, Isho, comfort, din din. There's going to be music and good, reliable info through action literacy, information fluency, information optics. I hope I'm getting on there. And then whatever I wear is information optics. My lids, what I wear on my head. And one day I'll do the reveal of my shaved head. Coach outfit, kind of my coach stuff. I hope I'm getting it on here. Context, who's me? The Beltway's my backyard, like the Old Man River. Old Man River is the laws of life. I finally figured out that lyric. Old Old Man River. He wants to be like Old Man River, which is, it just is the way it is. And never mind, we'll go into that later. I have a Master of Arts in Teaching. I'm an athlete, former athlete, kind of more, got injured all the time. Coach, guru, talk about that. InfoArtist, talk about life's mysteries, philosophy, spirituality. That's my neighbor, talked about the guru thing. Revelations of Jesus Christ, that's a big one. I have 2 books, t-shirt, music to sell to sustain this. Love Your Enemies lyrics is a big part of this, the golden rule also. The Teacher of the Sinner is a working title. Good info for Food Cafe. We meet each day. I have to come up with my structure. I want to start with the Serenity Prayer or refer to the Serenity Prayer. That's another word, Aji. I want to spread that word. Might get interviews. See about getting an interview with my neighbor in the deep state neighborhood and Raleigh, the CIA agent. All right, so is it, oh, sorry. So then as it is in, that's building what is in heaven, what we're not sure, and what's not in heaven, what's in hell. Then I make a list here based on your feedback. So that could be a good one for today. Come up with what you think absolutely would be in heaven and what would definitely be in hell. You don't have to do the not sure stuff. Then who's the audience? My perception of God, who I think that God is the bottom line. I'm getting in the way with I'll use my left arm. That'll be good. What do I have here? That's the bottom line for the audience, but it's also critical thinkers. I'm conscious of who I'm developing this content for. We the good people worldwide, and what's not the audience. Then end of days, so this is going to be really important. Wars and rumors of wars, we've already had that. The gospel good news known by every nation. Not every person, just every nation. So we're pretty close to that. That might be done. And I'll list all the things. And then what's been fulfilled over here. So there you have it. I think, oh yeah, and then down here is, what's this? Am I getting it? Okay, so that's a rubric for how you get an A, B, C, D. That's the rubric for grading. And this is the top 10 ingredients. Top 10, get on there. Top 10 things that get in the way of being information literate, barriers to information literacy, and the top 3 ingredients of action literacy. I know that's not coming in very well. And so then we'll go back over here, and nice day, or actually it was a very overcast day. And so I'm going to wrap it up. So everything, this is the standard that I want to be held to, that this channel is held to, the series, is the information accurate or not? Is it authentic or not? That's the plus or minus here. You probably can't see that. Is it accessible or not? What's the context? Is it clear? Meaning, so I'll use this as an example, that I need to be these 6 things while I talk about this. Is it relevant or not? Is it refined? And that's how you get value with the goal and all that. So my goal is to begin the process of spreading the phrase official story regurgitators. So when they come at you too much with, you're just a conspiracy theorist, which already they have lost, but when they do that and when they throw it at you, you can start using official story regurgitator or regurgitator. They just regurgitate what they hear, and that's bad. And seeing a conspiracy in everything is bad, because it's not always a conspiracy. And then being an official story regurgitator is not always bad, because sometimes the official story is correct, but you need to critically think, critical thinking, to see if the official story is correct or not. And less people are accepting the official story, which is good. And I think there are less people, well, there's like 35 conspiracy theorists that became conspiracy fact. So official story regurgitator. So did I make that clear? And the context really is in response to, and then accessible, having it right here. And does that make it more accessible that it's, okay, time's almost up. Accurate, refined, all that kind of stuff. So you're awesome, and